Big Bill Anderson's Death Tour is back at you, my friends. I'm here at Riverside National Cemetery paying my respects to another gentleman, a man that I had a chance to meet at the Cauliflower Alley Club back many years ago. He came as a guest of Iron Mike Mazurki's, none other than John Agar, one of the great actors during the 40s, 50s, and 60s. He starred in several John Wayne movies, Sands of Iwo Jima, and She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, a couple of my favorite John Wayne movies. John Agar was a co-star with John Wayne, and I'm here to pay my respects to a legendary actor who was also married to Shirley Temple.
John George Agar Jr. was born in Chicago, Illinois. He was the oldest of 4 children. During World War II, he enlisted into the United States Army Air Force and was stationed in Hollywood, California, to provide Air Force assistance in making many of the patriotic movies during the war. It was there in 1944 that he met former child actress Shirley Temple, whom he married on September 19th, 1945. She was just 17 and he was 24. They were teamed together in the motion picture Fort Apache in 1948. Director John Ford's first of a trilogy of Western cavalry movies starring John Wayne. They would both act together in a later movie, Adventures in Baltimore, in 1949. But Agar hit his peak in She Wore a Yellow Ribbon in 1949 and Sands of Iwo Jima in 1949, both starring John Wayne. In late 1949, his acting career stalled within months. The two partners were involved in a very messy and bitter divorce with highly publicized bouts of his drunkenness. This led to his receiving less than quality roles, and his career went to grade B movies, horror, and science fiction films, including such cult classics as 1955's Tarantula, 1956 The Mole People, 1958 The Brain from the Planet Eros, and 1959's Invisible Invaders. His 1951 marriage to Loretta Combs proved more lasting until her death in January of 2000. Agar also made guest appearances on television, including such shows as Rawhide, Bat Masterson, Lawman, Death Valley Days, and Branded. He was able to return to making westerns with friend John Wayne in Chisholm in 1970. Also in 1971's Big Jake. But in his later years, he could be found back on television doing promotional roles. He would get guest appearances on later sci-fi movies such as The Curse of the Swamp Creature in 1966, King Kong in 1967, and The Vampire Hunters Club in 2001. As for being associated with science fiction B movies, Agar said, "I don't resent being identified with B science fiction movies at all. Why should I? Even though they were not considered top of the line for those people that like sci-fi, I guess they were fun. My whole feeling about working as an actor is if I give anybody any enjoyment, I'm doing my job, and that's what counts." March 21st, 1992, I met John Agar at the Sportsman's Lodge in Studio City, California, at the annual Cauliflower Alley Club reunion. John was invited because of his long-standing friendship with actor, wrestler, and Cauliflower Alley Club president Iron Mike Mazurki. It was an honor and a privilege to stand side by side with Mr. Agar and talk about some of his westerns and working with John Wayne. I was very impressed by meeting him, and it's a memory I'll keep forever in my life. Unfortunately, John Agar was a longtime smoker, and he died of emphysema in April of 2002, and he was 81 years old. He is interred right here at Riverside National Cemetery in Riverside, California, and I just wanted to stop by and pay my respects to this fine gentleman. Thank him for his service for our country. Please like and subscribe, my friends, to my videos, and adios.